Welcome, everybody, to another Cooking with Corey, self-titled apparently from someone that's not me. I like the title. It should be fun. I've got Josh with me today.
What's up?
Slyman Brothers Appliances, and
right.
also quite the culinary artist.
Well, I don't know about that. I love food. I love to cook, and I love to eat. So I hear something good, I try and recreate it.
I came ready to eat.
I see that, so
Yeah.
hopefully...
I mean, you've described this process to me, and the culinary artist thing comes from just your description alone. You've never said that about yourself. I think that about you because of what you already told me about the accoutrement.
Yeah. Let's put it to the test and
That goes
and
into the
find
shepherd's
out.
pie. All right, how do we get started on this? So this is just to kind of explain. This is a staple food.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. This
Something
is
we all grew up
it's a
with.
big Irish meal, and I mean, big around St. Louis. You can find it everywhere. And as a dad, when my kids were little, I clung to the meals that the kids would actually eat without me having to have a whole ordeal about it.
Yeah.
So this was always a win. I knew if I made this, everybody was cleaning their plate. So you asked about a signature dish. It's kind of my own little take on a shepherd's pie, and I hope it's good. So.
All right, let's rock and roll. So what's the first steps? How do you?
So we're gonna actually steam the potatoes in the Wolf steam oven, which is really cool because a lot of people don't realize when you boil potatoes, a lot of the starches and the flavors end up in that water that you pour in the sink. Here we're gonna steam it, so all the flavor, all the starch actually stays in the actual potato. So it's kind of like how you get a mashed potatoes at a restaurant and they taste way better. It's because they're baked potatoes that are mashed. They're not boiled potatoes that are mashed.
Okay.
So we're gonna steam them, which is even the next level. So the first thing, since that'll take a little bit longer, is we need to peel the potatoes and dice them up. And I brought a really fun knife for you to use. So
Yeah, I'm excited about this thing because I've seen these on the top and the gram, but I've never actually used them. So we're gonna go see what my peeling skills were.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'm going to get the green beans ready. So a shepherd's pie is basically, if anybody hasn't had one before, it's a layer of some meat, lamb if you're doing it the right way, some veggies, green beans, and then mashed potatoes. I put a couple of toppings on top. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and get the green beans going. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
I want to take over your
No,
your
I want you
here.
to.
All
This
right,
is
cool.
much like
So welcome
mine.
to Cooking with Josh.
Yeah.
So I just put a little bit of butter down in the pan. I know a lot of foodies are going to be like, ooh, canned green beans. I prefer them in a shepherd's pie as opposed to fresh. I like that they're softer.
Well, and is that one of those things too where like you're not going to really notice the difference if it's...
You'd notice, I mean, fresh ones are definitely going to have a little bit more crunch and a little bit more bite, which I like in certain dishes, but in this, I like the texture of them being soft.
Okay.
And then I always love the flavor of like country style green beans with ham or bacon. So I got some diced bacon pieces. I'm going to put that in with it. And
So little sheep, little pig.
little sheep, little pig. We're going to have the whole farm in here in a little bit. And then for seasoning, I love the Lion's Choice seasoning. They throw it on your burger. They put it on your fries. Once I realized you can actually order it,
Yeah.
done. I use it at home all the time. So it's a good, kind of like a seasonal kind of a deal.
And that's another St. Louis deal too, right?
Yeah,
Lion's
LC.
Choice.
Yeah, that's the best roast beef sandwich, I think.
I don't often eat fast food, but when I do, 9 times out of 10, it's the Lion's Choice. There's your jingle.
So we're going to use the, you've used this before, we're using the Wolf induction top
Man, that
for the
thing's
green
amazing.
beans. It just comes up to temperature so fast, and then I'm going to be able to bring it down to a low simmer. So I'm not worried about if these get done before everything else is done. I can put it on basically keep warm until the end, so that way we're nice and prepped. Nothing better. I mean, gas is king. We're going to use that in a minute as well, but there's nothing better than induction cooking.
I have found that to be true, and I was always a gas guy.
Yeah.
What size am I making these dices?
I like 3/4 inch cube, 1 inch cube. The smaller, the softer and faster they'll cook. So,
Okay.
and then once they're diced, you can just throw them on that perforated tray. We can put a little bit of the same seasoning on top of them and throw them in the steam oven.
Ooh, I like this knife. I like this rock and chop action.
Yeah, dude. I knew you'd like that. That's why I brought it.
Oh, potato down. So there's things you use potatoes for as a kid. Did you ever use a potato as a stamp? Did you know you can use them as a stamp?
As a stamp?
Does that ring a bell from like school times?
Nope.
Really?
Like putting a stamp on your hand, kind of a...
Yeah, so it absorbs like ink, and then you can use them to like stamp colors on places.
No, I never knew that.
Or like soap carvings. So people carve stuff out of potatoes too.
Okay. The one potato trick I always thought was really cool is you can shove a straw through a potato by holding your finger over the end, and it creates pressure. So then when you stab it through, it'll put a straight hole. But then whenever you slide it back out, you have this little like cylinder of potato.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up out in the country, so grabbing a potato and walking around the backyard with a salt shaker and eating a potato just raw was a thing, or a tomato or a cucumber.
So I've eaten a lot of things raw. I don't know that I've ever bitten a potato raw.
I dare you.
It's not a dare. I'll do it.
It's really not bad if you like the taste of a potato.
It's kind of starchy.
Yeah, a little starchy, a little bland. So
where'd you get your love of cooking?
So growing up, I mean, my mom, I grew up, I was lucky. I didn't realize I was lucky until I was grown. I had breakfast at 6:30 every morning and dinner at 6:30 every night. It was
like clockwork.
It was like clockwork, and it was very country style cooking. So things that came out of a cast iron pan, things with a lot of butter in it, things with gravy on top. That's what I grew up eating. And once I became a dad and I realized like, oh, food doesn't just show up on the table at 6:30. Somebody's got to do it. And and really in working here at Slyman Brothers, I've been here for over 23 years now, almost 24 years. So had a chance to go to a lot of training seminars, work with chefs. I've gotten to eat really, really high-end food, and then going back and eating my ramen or my hamburger's helper just didn't taste the same after, a 9-course chef's tasting meal. And I've always liked watching cooking shows from, country cooking to super high level kind of stuff. And I realized at one point that's just food. That's just people cooking it. So I can buy food. I can cook it.
Yeah.
I can find the
practice
recipes.
Makes perfect. Right?
So yeah, it's I love it. Love food. Love to eat. Don't really know where it came from, but.
Now, are you going to season these before you?
Yeah, hit them with some of that that Lion's Choice seasoning, I think.
It's the Lion's Choice.
And then be careful when you open the steam oven, because it's going to come firing out of there, and I don't want you to burn your face.
All right. Kind of like a dishwasher, but more extreme.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then that top rack should slide right in there.
Oh, yeah. It's got a little groove.
Yeah, buddy.
Moving and grooving.
Yep. And then we're just going to set a timer for maybe like 17 minutes. We'll check them.
Okay.
They're pretty small, so I think we'll be good. And
that's still really quick because of that.
I mean, usually, right? How long does it take to boil a full pot of water for potatoes? 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, like to get the boil going?
Yeah, so we're going to basically be done by the time you would have just gotten up to a boil, and it takes so much longer. What's cool is, I've really been learning more about steam more lately. The best way I've had it described so far is if I preheat, that Wolf oven is preheated right now. Okay. It's preheated to, say, 300 degrees. I'm going to stick my hand in. Oh my gosh, it's warm, but I'm fine, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I had water boiling at 300 degrees.
Yeah, you're not putting your hand in.
I stuck my hand in there, I'm not fine. So all the water molecules that are circulating around that food, they're hitting water transfer's heat at like 5 or 6 times the rate that air does.
Okay.
So
you're getting very Bill Nye with it. I like it.
That's why they call me the appliance nerd. So that actually is what's cooking that so fast.
Okay.
And I used to think
it's like an internal steam.
It's going to hit from the outside.
Yeah.
But it just kind of permeates and cooks faster. And I always thought like, okay, you wouldn't steam meat, right? Because it's going to pull all the juice out. It does the opposite. Huh. It puts a sear on better than just air baking. So steam Very cooking cool. is awesome. And we're really lucky here in St. Louis because there is a Wolf and Sub-Zero showroom up in Clayton called Roth. You can actually go in there. You can set up an appointment. They'll cook for you. And that's one of the big things they demo is a chef up there will cook for you directly out of the steam oven, serve you. So if you're like interested in the products, of course, come see me, Slyman Brothers, Josh, Manchester Road in Ballin. But you can also definitely get a hold of.
Is it one of those things where you can bring something for them to do, or you prearrange it and they cook something for you?
They kind of prearrange it, and they probably have kind of a set list of what they do. And then if you are either a possible customer or a previous customer and you own the stuff, they also do evenings where they do an event specifically for those clients, and that's more of a tasting menu kind of a thing. So we're gonna do the.
Right, so you're gonna use gas for which part of this? The lamb?
We're gonna do the lamb just because I wanted to use both. So why not?
Okay.
There we go. Get that up to temp. And then because the mushrooms and the lamb are going to cook pretty much at about the same rate, and a lot of people don't put the mushrooms in, but I love mushrooms, and it's already going to have cream of mushroom soup. So when I started making this, I was like, why not add some more mushrooms?
Yeah, kind of the same concept as adding like real tomatoes to pasta.
Yep.
That is
same
tomato sauce based, right?
Same kind of thing. So I just do maybe a 1/4 inch slice. It's not science. Again, I'm not cooking this for a restaurant or for customers. I was cooking this for 10-year-olds. So.
But do you take a little bit of pride in the presentation of your food, even for 10-year-olds? Because I like that part of it. Like,
I do.
It tastes better.
I do. It's silly, but even if I'm doing a burger, I like try and pile it high and
make the lettuce stick out just so.
Yep. It's fun, and especially again in doing this for so long and being presented food in that manner, it just makes you feel good. So if I'm cooking for my kids or if I'm cooking for my clients or whoever, I want them to feel good also.
Sure.
That's feeling pretty good.
What about, so when it comes to burgers, my son and I have a favorite burger spot here in St. Louis. You have a burger spot that's your go-to burger?
Are we talking like fast food or like sit down?
No, fast food's out of the question.
Okay.
There's no
burger place. Hit me with yours and it'll give me time to think.
Mine's Carl's Drive-In.
That's fast food. That's fast. We're talking about fast foods out of it.
Is that fast food?
I mean, it's pretty fast.
I guess it's fast.
It's not like a sit-down restaurant.
I meant like your big chain things. Because I do feel like Rally's is the most underrated of all the fast foods. Right?
Rally's is fire. Culver's, so I prefer a smash burger.
Culver's is hot, or is fast food to you?
Yeah, because I mean, there's a drive-through.
Okay. So that's a Carl's Drive-In is a
right.
smash burger.
Yeah, so that's, and I don't know if I've had it, so I'll have to try it.
You got to try it.
But yeah, I prefer, because sometimes I'll go to somebody's house and they're like, oh, come on over, we're making burgers. And they're those big fat, like the burger patty is this thick and it's this big around. I'm like, what do you?
Meatballs.
Yeah. You made me a meatball
The only
sandwich.
time that my burgers are that big is I went through a kick where I was stuffing my burgers.
Yeah, doing the
with
stuff
all the ingredients
with the little press or whatever.
Yeah, and so I'd have a lot of like avocado, onion, and tomato like inside the burger. Keeps it from slipping and sliding because those are the things that are slippery on top of burger.
Yeah. So I mean that is cool. But yeah, to me, I prefer the smash burger. I used to do a lot of seasoning in the meat, and then I realized afterwards that
good meat seasons itself.
Yeah,
almost.
if you get good meat, and then you get that sear on one side, when you flip it, you hit the seasoning on the outside, and it's just going to be better that way.
Yeah. And for those of you watching at home, Josh did not wash his hands before he just tore into that meat.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I haven't washed my hands in a couple days.
Yeah.
But
no, he washed them. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. So all right. So you're getting in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get in there, brown it up a little bit. So I'm using a different seasoning for these. And talking about burgers, have you had any of the Kinder's seasoning before?
Not.
They have one that's a burger seasoning. Literally, you could get a cheap burger meat. You put that seasoning on it. If you're doing it on the grill, if you're doing it on the flat top, it'll taste like it came from a gourmet restaurant. Yeah. So their stuff's fire. I've been getting it. Their hot wing sauce. I'm not a sponsor, but if you guys are out there, Kinder's, I would do commercials for you or anything you want. So hit me up, Josh at slymanbros.com.
We're plugging a lot of stuff today. Besides Slyman, we got Lion's Choice, we got Kinder's.
So yeah, this is the buttery steakhouse. That stuff is awesome. I was on a
So that is something I started doing. I add a dollop to my steak of butter.
Yeah.
And I pre-made my butters.
Oh, did you?
So like I'll soften my butter and then put in seasoning or whatever else and then put it back in the fridge.
Yeah.
And that way when you're slicing it. Because I used to think that was so cool, like, infused butter, and didn't realize how easy it was.
Yeah, literally it's seasonings mixed with butter.
Yeah, and then you just chill it. So is there I don't know if I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Can lamb be eaten medium? Or you gotta cook lamb all the way through?
No, yeah.
It's like a red meat,
Yeah,
right?
medium rare, yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those tricky ones. If it's overcooked, it's gonna get dry real quick.
Yeah.
So on cooking shows and stuff, when
like
you
a
see
game
them,
meat.
Yeah, it's like it's got a little gaminess. So like on the cooking shows, when you see them do like a rack of lamb, everybody's like, ooh, because it's either raw or it's overdone. It's hard to get that perfect. So whenever they cut that rack apart and pull it apart, and it's that medium rare, it's chef's kiss.
Are you a mint jelly guy on a rack of lamb, or are you a savory gravy guy?
Yeah.
Both?
Sure.
I like a mint.
Yeah, I do like a mix of sweet and savory. So I feel like lamb already has a little bit of a mint kind of flavor to it. So I do tend to, if I'm doing like chops or something, I will use a little bit of like cinnamon or cardamom or something along those lines. I think it kind of balances out that natural minty gaminess of the lamb. But yes, like searing ribeye, I do the same exact thing whenever I sear my, like the pan sear with olive oil and then put in the garlic and the rosemary and the butter and baste. So
see, you are a presentation guy. It does make the food taste better.
I think it does. It just, it makes me feel better serving somebody something really nice like that, and probably make them feel better eating, Yeah,
there's a little love in it. I think that's what the love part means.
Whenever I make my girlfriend a plate and then she takes a picture of it for Instagram before, I'm like, yeah, that's a win.
I did it.
You know what I mean? That's a win. So
I try and not use paper plates when I'm doing that stuff. I'm cooking something nice.
So I do need to drain this. So I'm going to step away for a second.
While you drain that, what are our potatoes looking like? Should I pull those or leave
See if I can hit the light on. We got about 6 minutes left.
Okay.
It just looks like steam. Should we take a peek?
Let's peek it out. Oh, that's steam.
Yeah. Let's grab a fork out of here and see
what the softness is?
Yeah. If it feels soft enough, go for it.
No.
Need some time?
You need some time.
6 minutes left, so we'll be there soon.
So we're gonna drain, we're gonna strain, we're gonna regroup, and we're gonna come right back at you.
Okay.
Man, I want to get in that sweaty goat, Soupy.
No way. That's my sweaty goat. You got the chili goat.
But I want to get in the sweaty goat.
I am more of the sweaty goat, and you are more of the chili goat.
Hey, break it up,
I'm going in the sauna.
Cut it out.
You get the chili goat.
You're older than me, fine.
You got it. Sweaty goat is awesome.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are going to pull potatoes and then start combining all the ingredients, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're ready to go. Yeah.
Steaming, really beaming. Oh, should we fork them real quick?
I did, but yeah, do it again. Check them out. Make sure.
That's one of the bigger, juicier ones, and it's fine.
Flaky.
Does it have a lock?
No, it just kind of has to come out even. Yeah.
User error.
Just have to be calm. And you can just pop it right there.
There we go.
I moved the pot, even though that burner was just used. It's already cool to the touch because it's induction.
It's induction. Yeah, I saw that when I was first cleaning these things off. It was great because like you do it, and if you get stuff on an oven top, usually it bakes on there. It's so hard to clean off. And with this, you can just wipe it down quite literally minutes after you've just used it, right?
I literally took that pan off and then wiped the surface off with the paper towel.
Can't get better than that.
Right?
The stuff looks really good. What are these bacon bits?
I'd have to look at the brand. I forgot, but I just got them at Deerberg's.
They look nice and chunky.
Yeah, they're good. It's uncured hickory smoked. They're really good. I use them in a lot of recipes, salads.
Do you like to keep your bacon sick?
Yeah.
For sure. You know what I do enjoy is kefir. Familiar with that? You know what that is?
Not at
it's
all.
It's basically like a yogurt drink. It's just pasteurized or unpasteurized milk, which is yogurt. And if you get the non-flavored one, there's no sugar in it, and it's kind of got a buttermilk kind of taste to it. Growing up in a rural area, I'm sure you've had buttermilk.
Yeah, I hated it, but yeah.
Yeah, I hated it.
Well, it was good in a recipe, but I accidentally poured myself a glass of it when I was like 8.
If you're not expecting it.
Yeah, I thought it was a glass of milk. I'm like, that's kind of thick. Whatever, it's milk. I didn't know the green cap meant anything.
Yeah.
Big chug, big mess right afterwards.
Oh, yeah. See, I dig on it. I'll get a pint like weekly almost for gut health. But now I found this kefir stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm all over it.
Okay, I'll have to look it up. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I'll find out the brand so we can plug that next time too. I'm just gonna start laying products across on the table.
Label front.
Yeah, we'll just have Deerbergs or Snooks or somebody bring something in. We'll just put everything out on the counter.
Can we throw like some Nike, some Jordan boxes up there or something?
Yeah. I know you're a sneakerhead too.
Yeah,
right?
I only cook in custom Nikes and Dunks and whatever, Yeezys.
So if you're only cooking in fine shoes, would everything you cook be soul food?
I like that.
Yeah.
Josh and Corey's soul
food cooking.
Yeah.
And you just put your sneaker up on the counter every time.
Yeah.
People knew I was wearing shorts till I did that.
We can do that. So I just seasoned that.
Okay.
I have softened butter. cream cheese and sour cream. That's the base I like to use.
Okay.
And then we'll get blending it. And if I like it a little bit thinner so that it can spread easier on top. So if as it's thick, a lot of people will take their boiled water and add it back in because all the starch is in the water. So to put starch back in, you use that gross boiled water. I use stock. I just have some nice tom yum flavored bone broth
stock.
So that's going to just give it a little extra depth of flavor. If I'm at home and I don't have a steam oven and I do boil, instead of boiling in water, I boil in stock.
Okay.
For my potatoes, because it adds all that flavor in. So that's just a little something I do to go a little
I just got a bag
beyond.
of bones with the marrow in there today. Is this where you would add the broth?
Yeah, this is where it's not quite.
But it's like kind of sticking to the sides like bread dough a little bit.
Yeah, so
Right.
it's getting there. So we'll just do a little bit because I don't think it's going to have to be
No, I don't think it needs much.
perfect.
Just get it a little stocky. Here's where the splash comes in.
Yeah, got to start out slow for sure.
Did I tell you about my concept that I'd like to do in the new Slyman showroom kitchen?
No.
Crock pot cooking.
Okay.
15 minutes of prep, 8 hours of the camera just on the crock pot.
Love it.
I just want to see if people like tune in
I would.
and check in on it
Yeah.
and see like, is it ready?
Live feed.
Yeah. Don't miss it.
I think we're going to be good on that.
Okay.
It'll be a little more like smashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I would let that run at home for a little bit longer. But
All right, so you've got this ingredient.
yeah.
Let me
So-
switch this out for you. So you have your cooktop over here, and you can just put everything in one spot for yourself.
Yeah, so I have this on warm. So what's cool with gas, a lot of times it's hard to keep a real low temperature. Anybody that's ever cooked with gas knows. With the Wolf gas, there are actually two sets of flames, an upper flame and a lower flame. Both sets of flames have their own valve completely. So what I did is I turned off the upper flame and I have it just on the lowest flame on the lowest setting. So this has been here for however long. It's nothing stuck to the bottom and nothing scorched. It's just enough to keep it hot so we can serve it. But I mean, you could, if you're doing like a chili or a stew or something, get everything up to
Simmer
a
it
boil, but then you want that low temperature for like 4 hours to get all the flavors to permeate. You can do that here with another gas burner. You'd have to be over there every 10 minutes stirring so it doesn't burn on the bottom. So that's the dual stack burner, which is.
I also like that it's two flames because like almost every burner is like its own love story. Like where two flames meet.
Two flames meet.
Yeah.
They meet in the middle.
It's kind of a beautiful.
It is. I like how you brought that out.
Yeah.
Never thought of it that way before, but now, gosh.
You could describe it
Now
that
I'm gonna
way to
feel
customers.
Now I'm gonna feel sad if I turn one flame off though.
No, because I think they'll always meet again. That's they live together. They're at home.
Fair.
Like that's the beauty of Wolf Appliances.
That's right. They'll always come
you'll
back
never
together.
lose that flame.
So for the bottom layer here, we just do the lamb and mushroom mixture and then mix in a little cream of mushroom soup.
Okay.
And
this
that's
is giving me strong beef stroganoff vibes right now.
It's gonna have a little bit of that kind of flavor to it, just at the very bottom. But what I like is years ago, I found this cream of mushroom soup with roasted garlic. Again, adding flavor without just throwing more and more seasoning at the meat. Because I want
good.
it is good.
Another plug there.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's gonna be good. Turn that burner off. Everything's off over here.
Okay. And you're gonna kind of lasagna these
Green
things out,
beans
right?
are ready. Yeah. So I mean, we basically start at the lowest level, and I have a couple of extra dishes in case these smaller ones can't handle.
I think you're gonna be right at it. Just laying down the lamb.
Yep, little lamb at the bottom. Give it up to about a third of the height.
What was the anecdote that you had told me about that
Yeah.
the chef talks about with
Yeah, so I heard Chef Ramsay say one time, this is one of his signature dishes, big in like Ireland, Scotland. He's Scottish. I have Irish heritage, so I've always been interested in like Irish foods. So shepherd's pie, and somebody made one for him one time, and they used beef instead of lamb. And he said, it's a shepherd's pie for sheep. He said, if you use beef, then you've created me a cow pie.
Yeah.
And growing up in the country, that's what you call a nice plop that you find out in the middle of a field is a
Plop is another
cow
one that I haven't heard
pie.
in a while, yeah.
So,
wet towels. Like I was saying,
wet
wet towels is
towel.
what my stepdad used to call them. I think you did it right on the money.
All right, cool. All right, so the lamb, and then we go over to the green beans, which are beautifully,
Those smell really
beautifully done.
Did you season those two or just the bacon?
Yeah, we just did the cracked pepper and the Lion's Choice seasoning.
Okay.
Plug Lion's Choice. And then we'll just go across with a layer. of this. And I only put it on this tray to make it easier for me to put them in and out of the oven.
Yeah.
Because once we get it layered up here, we're going to throw it under the broiler. So I have the Wolf oven on its low broil setting just to kind of melt up and put a little crisp on top for us.
Okay. Now, nothing in here rises when you cook it.
No.
Because it's mashed potatoes. Right?
Yeah, so it's just going to stay pretty much right where it is once we get it in there. Oh, I'm making a mess. Boom, done. We do have some extra green beans. Oh, I'll set it somewhere.
Anybody off camera want to lick the ladle? Like an ice cream style?
Yeah,
or
go for
cake
it.
style?
It's over there, go lick it. All right, so just a little dollop on top. Flatten it out to the edges over top of our green beans.
Okay. I've never had green beans in a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, I mean, at home, I'll use peas. I'll use corn. Sometimes I'll do like a mixed veg. I think the more traditional is the
I've always
green
had
bean.
corn.
Really?
Yeah.
The first recipe, at least, that I looked up, it was green beans. And I've always done this country-style green beans. So I just kind of kept that going. And when I make mashed potatoes, I do it this way with the broth and the sour cream and the cream cheese and everything. So nothing fancy there, but we have...
You're going to fancy it up, though, right now, right?
Yeah, fancy it up. Throw some stuff around. You want to hit it up? I love this natural cut on the cheese or the classic cut, whatever it is. Just real... Yeah, you don't have to do anything too... That's what's nice about it, because making this at home for a family, like I'd usually do one big dish and then we all just kind of start scooping out of it.
Right.
And the kids can get involved, if they want to mix some stuff up. So it's just a fun...
Yeah, my kids eat so much better when they're helping.
Right.
With the preparation.
Yeah, because then they want to actually eat it.
They want to taste their art.
All right. I like the amount of cheese. And then we've got a little bit of bacon and bacon flavor in with the green beans, so we're just going to put a little on top.
Okay.
What I like to add the bacon is for the saltiness, and whenever we throw it in the broiler, it's going to get a little bit of a crunch.
Yeah.
And so a lot of stuff in here is going to have a softer bite to it. And
Almost
so
like the little tiny burnt ends.
Yeah, so it's going to give you the different texture. That's the word I was looking for. So you get the little crispy kind of bits in with, so it's not just a mouthful of mushy foods.
And this is basically, I mean, you could eat this as is right now, right? But you're going to
it's ready to go. Really, everything's cooked and hot. So we're just going to throw it in the broiler for a few minutes and get this cheese melted up and the bacon crisped up.
Are we going in the same one here?
Lower oven. Should
Okay.
be ready to go. See if I can get it on here without spilling anything.
Got it.
That'll do.
That'll do, pig.
Yep.
That'll do.
And I'm just going to hit the light on so I can keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Might actually bring that up to a medium. And in about 3 or 4 minutes, we're going to be ready to go. I think we're melted up. I think
we're good.
I think
We're
we
good.
Yeah. See if I can pull them out without spilling it. This is kind of a curved pan, so it's making me nervous.
All right. Well, Josh, thank you so much for showing us how to make this shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
We're going to, you and I, before we let them, let's dig into this.
All right. Make sure you get all the way down to the bottom. You gotta
I
get
want
some...
the layers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right, cheers. Oh, that's fantastic.
It's proper.
Yeah. Loving that. Love that.
Thank you.
All right, thank you all for watching. Catch us next time on, I forgot the title of my own show, Corey's
Corey's cooking with
Cooking with Me.
cooking with him.
Cooking with Me.
Yep.
See you guys later.
Peace.